This video is brought to you by the University of Colorado Anschutz Medical Campus.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Adams. We're a couple of students here at the hospital. We'd just like to ask you a few questions about your wife's medications.
Hello, yes. The nurse said that you'd be up to ask me some questions.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. We just want to make sure that we have an accurate list of all of the medications she's taking at home to compare against the hospital records to keep everything accurate.
Okay, well, I handle all medications at home, so I know everything she's on.
Okay, great. So let's get started.
And also, I know that she's on warfarin, 2.5 milligrams a day. I'm not really sure what it's for, but I know that she takes that.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Okay.
All right, well, Mr. Adams, thank you for taking the time to fill us in on this. We'll check these against our hospital records and make sure we have a complete list of her medications.
Okay, sure. I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's pull up Mrs. Adams' medication record and make sure everything matches up.
All right. I do not see the warfarin on this list.
I don't see it either. Maybe it just hasn't been updated yet. She did just get admitted, so let's check back in the morning.
All right. Let's check Mrs. Adams' medication record again before we have to go on rounds.
Okay.
I still don't see the warfarin on this list. What do you think we should do?
I don't know. Is it that big of a deal? I mean, it is a low dose. Maybe they'll bring it up during rounds.
Okay.
Hello, Mrs. Adams. We're your treatment team here today. We're just going to go over everything, make sure we're all on the same page, all right? This is Mrs. Adams, and she was admitted last night with community-acquired pneumonia. So it's my plan to begin her on levofloxacin at 500 milligrams for about 14 days.
Wait, won't that interact with the warfarin?
Yeah, it will. I wonder if they haven't updated the medication profile yet.
I think we should say something. This could lead to a serious problem.
Excuse me, we'd like to add something that we learned when we spoke to the patient's husband yesterday.
Sure. What is it?
So we actually found out that she's taking warfarin 2.5 milligrams at home, and we were concerned that that might interact with the levofloxacin and put her at an increased risk of a bleed.
Was he sure that she was on warfarin?
He was sure. He keeps a really accurate list of all of her home medications, and then I called and verified that she was taking it from her community pharmacy.
Well, thank you for bringing this to our attention. This will definitely factor into our decision before we go forward with the levofloxacin. I think we need to get some more lab results and make sure that we have Mrs. Adams on the right medications.
Yeah, thanks for speaking up. This really could have been a big mistake. So it could have been easily missed, and we just want to make sure that we're treating Mrs. Adams correctly. So we'll make sure we figure this out.